everybody. What an amazing afternoon. You've caught me. I've got my Scotch bonnet on. Hello, everybody. What an incredible afternoon. Just wanted to do a little after party and a little shout out to everybody who's performed this afternoon. We've had some incredible performances, and I'm just going to run through our wonderful list of artists who performed today. So we've had, let me get the list up. So in the part one, we had, sorry, I've lost the list. Where are you? Uh-oh. I'm not going to be very good if I can't. Okay, I've got it here. Part one, we started with Mary McCabe, followed by Mored Healy, and then Siobhan McAleese. Nicola Cassells followed, and then Daisy Conway. And then I came on for the second part. My name's Daisy Chute, so you probably know that. And after me, there was... where are you? Where is the video list? We had, after me, one second. We had Wendy Carr, of course, and then Emer Barry, Grace Foley, Sarah Vaughan, and then finishing up was Leah Barneville. And wasn't that a wonderful afternoon? And it was all organised by Robert Scullen, who we're very much indebted to for putting on these events. Hello, everybody. So yes, as promised, I said I would do a couple of sing-along things. So my the timings were slightly awry today because there was an issue with setting premieres in YouTube. I couldn't get them to be set at the time I wanted to because they were quite specific about their time. So it's all changed slightly today, the timing. So apologies for that, but I have because of that I ended up doing little mini sets, and so I did a couple of songs to begin at 1 p.m. and then some at 4 p.m. and I'm going to finish up with a couple of little sing-alongy things to finish up the wonderful afternoon of music. And so I'm going to, let's see, shall I start with, I know I have an idea. We've had a very lucky week in Scotland. And there's been some good news in our sporting news anyway. And so I thought there's a song that tends to be sung at rugby games in Scotland. And so I thought I would do my little take on this song. So this is from Daisy, the Flower of Scotland. So hopefully you like it. My first attempt at trying this. Oh, flower of Scotland, when will we see your like again, that fought and died for your wee bit hill and glen, and stood against him, proud Edward's army, and sent him homeward to think again. The hills are bare now, and autumn leaves lie thick and still. Oh, land that's lost now, which those so dearly held and stood against him, proud Edward's army, and sent him homeward to think again. Those days are past now, and in the past they must remain, but we can still rise now and be the nation again that stood against him, proud Edward's army, and sent him homeward to think again, to think again, to think again. The hills are bare now, and autumn leaves lie thick and still. Oh, land that is lost now, which those so dearly held, oh, flower Scotland, when will and sent him homeward to think again, to think again, to think again. Flower Scotland. There you go, a slightly random arrangement there that I just came up with because I didn't have any arrangement planned for it. But it's, thank you, Grace, as well. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody, for your wonderful performances all afternoon. It's been such a treat to listen to you all. And and so I thought we could do a couple of songs to finish up with. So that was, of course, Flower of Scotland, which is famously sung in Scotland, especially at rugby games. And we've had some success recently. And I've realised that I'm focusing on the Scottish songs, but that's because I'm from there, so I feel like I should do those ones more than trying to do the Irish ones. But I did a bit of kind of Irish tribute as well with the Will You Go Lassie Go, which is kind of both Scottish and Irish before. But yeah, I thought maybe we could do one more song together, which is a lovely song that everybody sings around the world, and I think you'll know what I mean when you hear it. And we could all sing it together. And this is something we all sing around the world at New Year's time, or Hogmanay, as we say in Scotland. And I think it's probably already given that away. But there's a bit of a funny little verse here that my mum sent me, my American mother. So I'm Scottish, but also I'm American. So my mum's American, and my parents live up in Edinburgh. And my mum sent me this little comedy verse of this one. And so I always celebrate both Burns Night and Thanksgiving, and always do lots of Burns songs for Burns Night. So it's quite hard to actually choose what songs to do today because there's just so many that I love. But anyway, this is obviously his most famous, and in fact, it's not even credited to him. I think it's actually he stole it from somebody else. But never mind. This is Robert Burns. Auld Lang Syne, a nice little one to finish up with. And I hope another Rabbie Burns number indeed. Here we go. I don't think anyone else has done this one, have they? No. Okay, so this is one we can all sing along with. So again, the first time me trying to play it, to be honest. All right. Should old acquaintance be forgot, and never brought to mind, should old acquaintance be forgot, and old lang syne, for old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne, we'll take a cup of kindness yet, for old lang syne, and surely you'll be your pine stop, and surely I'll be mine, and we'll take a cup of kindness yet, for old lang syne. We twa hae run aboot the braes and pulled the daisies fine, but we've wandered mony a weary fit since old lang syne, for old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne, we'll take a cup of kindness yet, for old lang syne. I think you might know this one. And here's a hand, my trusty friend, and gives a hand of thine, and we'll take a right good willy wot, for old lang syne. This is the slightly silly verse. You ready? I know a man, his name is Lang, and he has a neon sign. And Mr. Lang is very old, so we call it Old Lang's sign. For Old Lang Syne, my dear, for Old Lang Syne, we'll tack a cup of kindness yet for Old Lang Syne. Everybody. For Old Lang Syne, my dear, for Old Lang Syne, we'll tack a cup of kindness yet for Old Lang Syne, for Old Lang Syne. A bit of Old Lang Syne to finish us up here. I hope you were singing along at home, and I hope you liked the slightly funny verse there in the middle, courtesy of my mum. So I hope you've had a wonderful afternoon. I certainly have, and we'll be doing more of these streams very soon. So keep in touch on the Facebook group. You'll see all the announcements coming up, and in the meantime, stay in touch with all the artists you've heard tonight. Sorry, this afternoon. Don't forget to send in your PayPal donations as well. You can see all the links everywhere. And I'm just going to remind you, if you haven't, this is the group one to send it to if you'd like to send a donation to everybody. But we also have all of our individual PayPal links as well. So don't forget to take a look at those and send some donations our way. That would be always very appreciated. A big shout out to Robert Scullen for putting this all together. Thank you so much. And thank you to all the wonderful artists who performed today. And I'll be back actually streaming myself tomorrow night. So if anybody wants to join me on my page, I stream on Facebook at 6 p.m. UK time on Daisy Chute Official. So maybe I'll see you there. And also Twitch. I do Twitch streams too these days. So twitch.tv/Daisy Chute if you want to stay in touch. And I hope everyone's had a lovely time. And I certainly have. And I'm going to might pour myself another wee dram of whiskey to celebrate. Cheers, everybody. Hope to see you in person sometime soon. Lots of love.